Well, it's another cool morning. Happy Easter, happy Passover. Yes, it's been a little bit of a cool season, and this is the time of year when we get a lot of questions. Can I do this? Can I do that? So I thought I'd go through some of the basics. One of the biggest mistakes is in lawn care, because right now we're starting to see some dandelions. And when people see dandelions, people react to what they see, so they instantly go, and I put the two different brands, this is Scott's and Jonathan Green, because they've all adopted kind of the same color. Yellow is fertilizer and broadleaf weed killer. Well, guess what? It's too early. We're right here. You should be putting down the blue bag of crabgrass control and fertilizer. Everybody sees a dandelion and they run to the store, and you're just kind of wasting a lot of weed killer because there's so many weeds still to come up. Weeds bother you early, just get a little bit of weed killer and spray them, but make sure you get that crabgrass control down. So, but as soon as it happens every year, as soon as you see dandelions, everybody wants the yellow bag. The other thing, can I plant this? Is it too early to plant? And that answer is yes and no. So the problem we have is certainly shrubs like this, you have just an evergreen, plant away. Rose bushes, tender things like hydrangeas, even some Japanese maples, we get them from all over the country. So notice how our roses in our landscape don't look like this. Well, that's because this rose isn't from around here. This rose is from Oklahoma. So we just get stuff from all over the country. So you have to be careful. If something fully leaves out, same thing. This is the macro hydrangea. So this would be, this is gonna be a pink one, the pink and blue ones. Well, ours don't look like that in the landscape because this came from somewhere else. So with freezing temperatures, you have to be a little careful with them, but we have to get them in. And you might say, well, wait a minute, they're in your garden center. You won't believe what we do at night. We'll cover them, we bring them in. So just be careful with that. So if it looks, matter of fact, here's a Japanese maples that came from two different places. So you have one that's kind of fully leafed out, and then one came more in the Midwest. So this is what ours look like. That's probably fine to plant, but if it looks like that, so just be careful, and you can ask the person in the garden center that you're going to, and they should be able to give you that information. Rose bushes, certainly in your landscape, it's time to prune them. So prune them down to live wood. So you'll see some dead wood, prune it back to live wood, usually about 18 inches, and then get some fertilizer on them. You want to fertilize them every month all the way through August, and then you let it go. And same thing, people ask, when is it time to fertilize the bushes, the trees and shrubs? Right now, usually in the spring, and then again in the fall. Hollies, there's a special holly tone fertilizer that is an excellent product. Can I plant grass seed? God, it's been unbelievably cool. I just took the soil temperature, it doesn't say it on there, it's 46 degrees. So to get grass seed to germinate, it has to be about 55 degrees or so. So a little, yes, go ahead and plant it, but don't expect to see it come up until it warms up. And then the last, is it too early for tomato plants? No. Yes, it is. So, but what you can do, put it in a pot, keep it in the garage, take it out if you want to get a jump on your neighbor. So have a great holiday.